This has to be the easiest funded challenge I've ever done in my entire life. What is goody, my people? We are back again with another gem. Listen, today I got some super hot fire for y'all. I have some super sauce for y'all. I'm finna be breaking down exactly how I was able to get fully funded over $200,000 in just 3 trades. Yes, fully funded, not past phase 1. I passed phase 1, phase 2, and got my full funded account. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I did it, how much I risked, what prop firm I use. I'm gonna go through the strategies. I'm gonna go through everything for y'all. So this video is gonna be jam-packed with valuable information, and I hope you yourself get funded as well, however much you want to get funded. So if that sounds very interesting to you, I want you to smash the like button, watch the video all the way through, and make sure you're subscribed, because I'm dropping steady bangers like this all the freaking time, so you're gonna want to subscribe. And without further ado, let's just hop right into this. All right, so here we are on the website for the actual funded prop firm that I used and passed and got fully funded with. It's called Funder Pro. There are a couple reasons why I like it. I'll name a couple of them. One of the reasons is they use Osprey, so that's the broker that they use when you're actually trading on it. And I use Osprey. That's my broker. If you guys want to sign up with the broker that I use, you guys can use that link inside my description. But they use that when you're trading. I've had other funded accounts where they use like other prop firms, like other brokers like 8cap, Purple, and they just was manipulating the market too much for me personally. I didn't really like it, and I like the fact that I can use my broker on here. So that's one of them. Another reason is that there's no time limits. So there's no 30-day max that you have to pay as phase 1 and phase 2, even though I really didn't need it because I always pass my challenges super fast. But they have no time limits on any of it, phase 1 or phase 2, which is actually dope. It takes the stress out of having to force yourself to hop into trades. You could take your time and take those A+ setups that you want to take. That's actually going to help you pass the challenge. That's another one. Another one is that it's an 80-20 split, which is pretty good. I've seen like 90-10 splits and all that, but 80-20 is kind of standard. It's cool for me, you know what I'm saying? But a big one is the fact that you can get your first payout after a week. A lot of these other funded prop firms, they want you to wait a freaking month after you get funded to get your first prop firm payout or withdrawal. This one, you can get it after a week, so I'm super excited for that. I'm literally I'm gonna show y'all exactly in the dashboard. I actually traded the funded account today, just made a couple bucks, but I'm gonna wait a week, get my payout, and show y'all that I actually got my payout. But yeah, so this is the website right here. They actually sponsored one of the what's the race car thingies? The Formula 2. They sponsored one of the Formula 2 race car drivers, Ali Behrman, which is pretty cool. I don't really watch race cars, but this is on the homepage. He seems like a cool dude. Yeah, so this is the website if y'all want to check it out. I actually have a link for 10% off if you guys want to sign up for it. You guys don't have to pay full price at all. You know what I'm saying? You can get yourself a little 20K, 25K account, 50K account, 100K account, 200K account, whatever it is for you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the price is you see on the website, that's not what you got to pay. If you hit the link in my bio, you get 10% off just because I'm nice. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm freaking nice. But if y'all want to sign up for them, y'all can. But let me hop into my dashboard and show y'all my actual trades, how much I risked, the trades that made me pass it. I'm going to break down everything for you guys right now. All right, so boom, here we are in the dashboard. The dashboard is actually very cool. You can actually just buy everything from straight off the dashboard if you want to use MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, Trade Locker, which is another, I didn't even mention that. That's one of the things that I like about it. You can use Trade Locker. If you don't know what Trade Locker is, it's basically taking over MetaTrader 4. Like it's way cleaner and simpler than MetaTrader 4. I'll make a whole video about that a little bit later if I get around to it. But Trade Locker is pretty fire, and Funder Pro allows you to use Trade Locker when you're actually trading. But this is the dashboard here, lets you purchase whatever thing you want to go to. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to go to these challenge accounts. I'm going to show you guys my 2 challenge accounts, and I want y'all to keep in mind, right? I think this is the first one. Yeah, this is the first one right here. Let's press details. My win rate is 50%, which is absolutely trash, but the next one's going to be even trash, but I'm going to explain why, right? So with this one, in the beginning, I actually had just won this trade completely outright, right? I completely passed this one in one single trade. I had a $19,000 trade. I needed to get $20,000 to pass the actual funded challenge. Keep in mind, per trade, I'm risking 1.5 to 2% per trade of the account, which is, it's kind of high, but it's also not that bad at all. It allows me to have good risk to reward ratios and be able to pass challenges within 1 or 2 trades or 3 trades, whatever it is, right? So that's usually what I'm risking. The fact that I was able to, the only reason I was able to hit this in one trade using only risking 2.5% when I had to get 10% to pass it is because I used the strategy that I'm about to go over in the end of this video. I'm going to show you guys exactly how I used it and how I maximized my gains and held it for as long as possible to allow me to pass this challenge. So that first trade hit for 19,000. 300, but I needed 20,000. Honestly, it said 20,000 on my MetaTrader, but the spread, y'all know if y'all trade Forex, the spread just be crazy sometimes. So I had to make more money. So I hopped in a couple more trades just to get past that threshold. And I did that. And keep in mind, this was all on the first day. This was on April 18th. And then all these other trades on the days after were simply just, I had to pass the minimum trading days of 5. So that's why I have these minimum trading days. And I just hopped into trades with 0.01 lot sizes just to get those minimum trading days. And I passed it. And then literally right after I passed it, they sent me the details for my other challenge account, which is right here, I believe. And I only had to get 8% on this one. So I did not have to go crazy at all. I didn't have to get the whole 10%. Phase 2, I only had to get 8%. I was still following my same rules, risking 1.5% to 2% per trade. And basically, kind of the same thing happened. I started off a little rocky in the beginning. I lost a couple small trades, nothing big at all. It was really just like, when I was in the trade, I was kind of trailing my stop loss a little bit just to minimize my losses. So that's why I have all these small losses right here. But then on May 3rd, you see on April 27th, I kind of stopped trading this funded account. I wasn't worried about, I was trading my live account, so I really wasn't worried about trading the funded account at that point, or the phase 2 account at that point. So I took a little break. Then I saw a nice clean setup on gold. And if y'all know me, I freaking hate gold. Gold always treats me bad. I always say gold is racist to the human race. I hate gold, but gold passed me this challenge. So let's freaking clap it up for gold, right? So I saw a good setup on gold, which I'm going to break down for you guys. And it allowed me to bank in almost basically $10,000 on that one trade. And then keep in mind, like I said, I needed to get $16,000 to pass the funded account. So right after this, literally the next day, I saw another beautiful setup on gold, which I'm going to show you guys. And it allowed me to bank $10,600. Now you might be confused because you're like, you only need $16,000. Why did you get two 10K days? So I messed up, right? I messed up. So with phase 2, you have to have a consistency rule, which means that you can't just make all your money in one trade. That's not how it works. They want you to make sure you're a legitimate trader, because once they do give you your funded account, these are live funds. These are not demo funds. They're giving you live funds. So they want to make sure that you're legit, which is completely understandable. But I forgot about that. And y'all know I was holding my trade. So I'm like, okay, let me just try and pass this in this one last trade. So I did that, and I hit for another $10,000 on this trade right here. But then I realized over here at the high, what the heck? Thing just popped up trying to update my Call of Duty. Hey, I'm the GOAT on Call of Duty. Don't forget that. But anyways, back to what I was saying. On my highest profit day, it was above the threshold that they had set in place for the consistency rule. Now, that's really not a problem most of the time, because I usually don't just like ball out and try and pass it super fast, even though I end up doing it anyways every single time I do funded accounts. But that's besides the point, right? That's not really a problem for most people at all. But for me, just so happened I had another crazy day the day after I had this day. So I had to get my highest profit day below 60%. It was at 62% when I took this trade. So I took all of these small trades to take off small amounts of money. You see, it's all on the same day. So I had to take out small amounts of money to make it go under the 60% threshold, but also keep me above the $16,000 threshold. So I really did some great math. I'm not gonna lie. It takes Y'all gotta understand, these were strategic plays. Like, these were all technically green plays, because I plotted them out. I did the lot sizes, and I knew how much I had to lose per trade to get to a certain point to get under the 60%. So honestly, all these are green trades, even though they're in the red, because I just did the opposite of what I knew price was gonna do, if you get what I'm saying. And it worked out absolutely perfectly, and we passed that. So you can see the stats here. My average loss is $300. My average win is $10,200, which is great. This is another great thing about their dashboard. They have all these different stats on here that hold you accountable, tells you your average trade duration, your profit factor, your win rate. Don't look at his win rate. Like I said, I was flunking these trades because I had to. My win rate is not 15 freaking percent. But yeah, so after I did that, then they sent me my funded account details. I had to sign a contract, just letting them know, just like some more information about me, so they know like I'm legit and I'm not like some freaking robot that's living in Antarctica or something like that. Yeah, so then they sent me all my details, right? And today I actually ended up taking two trades, right? The first one broke even, and I didn't want to come on here and record the video when I was negative. It says negative 40 because if you're on TradingView and you move your stop loss to break even, the spread will is like negative some money. So that's why it says I lost $40. But I didn't want to come on here with a losing account, a losing funded account. As you see, this is a fully funded account. I didn't want to come on here with a losing funded account, so I hopped in another trade, made a quick 420, kept it, and just went with that. Honestly, I'm probably going to trade it again, get a couple thousand in there, then get a payout and update you on the payout and everything like that. But that is the dashboard. Like I said, this prop firm has done pretty good for me. I have no complaints about it at all. I'm actually very excited to be able to get my first payout in literally 7 days from now, which is absolutely amazing. Like I said, if y'all want to sign up for this prop firm, you guys can use the link inside my description. I'll also put it inside the comment section down below, and it'll allow you to get 10% off, so you don't got to spend full price because you're special and I care about you. I really do. But let's hop into the trades that actually got me here. I'm going to show y'all the strategy I use and how you guys can use it for yourself to get yourself funded 200,000, 100,000, 10,000, whatever you want to get funded. I'm going to show you how you could do it for yourself as well. So let's hop into the charts. All right, so here we are on the charts. This is gold. I really only trade gold when I see a beautiful setup. This was actually today. I had a couple beautiful setups that I ended up taking. I took these on my live accounts, and this is the one that I took just to get back in positive. I ended up closing it early, actually, just to get back in positive on that funded account. But the strategies that I've been using have just been absolutely freaking killing it. If you guys don't have my profitable strategies course, I highly suggest you get it. I've literally had the best ever freaking reviews. If you guys follow me on Instagram, which I suggest you guys do, it's either up there or up there. I don't freaking know. I always forget. But if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm posting my students' results all the time. They're making thousands of dollars every freaking day, which is amazing. I feel blessed to be able to help people make a lot of money in this field. So yeah, if you guys don't have that, I'll leave a link for it inside the description. You can go. It's called the Profitable Strategies course. It'll tell you all my strategies. It'll break down how I use them. It'll give you a whole bunch of examples on the right setups versus the wrong setups using these strategies. So you'll be able to do things like this. But I'm going to try and go through the strategies a little bit now that I used, but I want to go through the actual trade that I used to pass the challenges. So these were the trades that I actually took today on gold. It was on Thursday, actually, when I completely passed it. It was this beautiful trade right here. So simple, right? This is one of the strategies that's inside my strategies course, right? All I had this entire morning was waiting for a breakout above this zone right here. I knew price was struggling to break it. This was the London high right here. So I drew my box around here, but I'll draw a line just for you guys to see a little bit clearer. And what had happened is I was waiting for a close above this kind of zone on the 1 minute time frame with using Heikin-Ashi candlesticks, because that's what I talk about. I love using Heikin-Ashi candlesticks. They're amazing. If you guys have not watched my Heikin-Ashi candlestick video, I highly suggest you watch it. It's titled "This One Change Can Make You Profitable" or something. Just check my channel. It's titled something like that. This one change can instantly make you profitable. Highly suggest y'all watch that freaking great video. And it's literally changed a lot of people's lives. I get messages about it all the time, how it's changing people's the way people trade. Is changing their profitability and making them much more profitable, which is amazing. I love to see it. So back to what I was saying. We had it come up into our zone here. This is what I was watching. I saw this over here. Then I saw it break above. I saw it close above here, but I actually was not able to. I was out. I was driving, I believe. So I was not able to actually hop in the trade at this point, because originally I would have hopped in literally on this candlestick right here. And I would have had my stop loss right below this low right here. And I would have targeted the last highs, which was up here because it aligns with these highs right here. I would have targeted these highs, and this would have been the trade right here. That would have been my trade, but that ended up not being my trade. By the time I got home, it came and reversed all the way back down here, and then I looked for another opportunity. By another opportunity, all I wanted to see was price come and close above this zone right here. Once price was coming to close above it, I actually entered before this candlestick closed. I entered on a pullback because I saw it was very, very likely that it was going to close above this white line right here. So once I saw that, and at the 30-minute mark, keep in mind this is on the 1 minute time frame. On the 30-minute mark, on the 30-second mark, 30 seconds into the candlestick, I hopped into the trade. Same exact thing. I hopped in right here at this zone right here. And I put my stop loss right below the last low that we had before it gave me my buy confirmation. Now, like I said, I break down the strategies a lot simpler and with more time, obviously, inside the Profitable Strategies course. There's a website right there, actually, gemifyacademy.com. I just got that sticker made, which was cool, I guess. I don't know if you guys can even see it, but I break it down a lot more clear and in-depth in that video. I just can't do it in this video because this video is already long enough. But I hopped inside the trade. We really saw a little bit of drawdown in the beginning with these first two candlesticks, and then it literally just kept going. Now, remember I told you guys how one of the strategies that I have allows me to be able to hold it as long as possible. So basically all I did, and if you guys saw my video, my most recent video where I had my highest trading day ever, or my highest profit ever, which was around $31,000 in one trade, I basically did the same thing in this trade here. I held it until the candlestick ended up turning red. Now, when the candlestick turned red, this was at our take profit. Keep in mind, I showed you guys we had our take profit up here. Once it hit our take profit, I was going to hold it until price ended up turning red. And as you see, price ended up turning red right at our take profit. So I closed out the trade here with a beautiful 2.41 to 1 risk to reward ratio. Now, this trade, I actually ended up risking a little bit more. I did not risk just, I did not risk the regular 1.5% that I usually would. I ended up risking a little bit more, probably 2.5% I ended up risking in this trade, but it ended up playing out. I was confident because I had won the trade previously. If you guys remember in my dashboard, I had run the other $10,000 trade literally the day before. So I had some money to play with. So I put a little more risk on the table to pass this challenge a little bit faster. And as you see, it ended up working out perfectly. But when people come to me and ask me how much they should risk on their funded accounts, I always tell people you don't want to risk too little and you also don't want to risk too much. A perfect number for me personally, especially for a trader that is consistent, right, is around 1.5%. I really wouldn't go over 2.5% at all. I've seen people just completely Hail Mary their account with 5% risking per trade, and then they end up losing and having to pay for it all again. I would not suggest that. I highly suggest you find a strategy with a good risk to reward ratio, and then you use that and risk 1.5% per trade, and that'll allow you to gradually build your account up. And if you have a heavy runner like this, or you're using one of the strategies that I have that allow you to have a heavy runner and hold it as long as possible, then that'll let you make not even just a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. You can get 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 4-to-1, 5-to-1 risk to reward ratios, and that would allow you to pass your funded challenges very, very quickly and within a couple of trades, honestly. But that is the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys were able to get some information out of it. I really just wanted to break down my entire process with this funded challenge. I wanted to give you guys the funded challenge that I use, or the prop firm that I used. Like I said, if y'all want to sign up for it, you can use the link for it inside the description. I'll also leave inside the comment section down below. You'll save 10%. Also, I showed you guys the dashboard. I showed you guys the trades that actually got me there, how I got there, all the different trades that I took to get there. Also, I broke down the strategy that I used. Keep in mind, I used the same exact strategy for all the trades. Simple breakouts with the Hikanashi candlesticks on the 5-minute and the 1-minute time frame. That is what I used to pass this challenge or get fully funded for $200,000 within 3 trades. And yeah, hopefully you guys were able to get something out of it. Like I said, if you guys want to learn how to trade exactly how I trade, hit the link inside my description or inside the comment section down below. We have multiple courses on there. We have the Forex 101 course, which is for beginners. So if you don't know anything about trading, that'll help you. Also, we have the Profitable Strategies course, which that is, if you're a struggling trader, if you're struggling to become consistently profitable, get that. I'm telling you, it also gives you access to the Discord. And if you're in the Discord watching this, you know the Discord is freaking lit. The Discord is probably the best part about being in the academy and being a student of mine, because everybody in there is freaking lit. I'm not going to lie to you. But yeah, so you can get that. And also, before you dip out, I highly suggest you subscribe, because listen, man, I'm coming with consistent bangers. Just scroll through back on my videos. They're all bangers. Every single one of them. I don't miss. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's really about it. Thanks for your time. Good luck on your trades. Good luck on your crypto. Good luck on your house searching. Good luck on your girlfriend not dumping you. Good luck on your boyfriend finally proposing to you after 30 years. And if you enjoyed this video, I know you will enjoy this video right here. I broke down my biggest trade ever. It was absolutely amazing. I also showed you guys me trading it live. I recorded the whole entire thing. So I really know you would enjoy that. So hit the link right here. Go watch that video. And that's about it. I'm going to see you on the next video.